Hi everyone, thanks for joining this LinkedIn training video. Today I'm going to show you how to get introduced to second degree connections. And then I'm going to take a look at, and then I'm going to show you the next step further in what the person receives when he requested to get introduced. Okay, so stick with me here if that was confusing. I'm going to log in as Melissa, and then I'm going to log in as myself so we can see what the message looks like. And so Melissa is going to search for Brandon Clark. And you could search up here any way you want to. You could search for women executives. You can search for oil and gas executives and anything you want up in this box to find second degree connections. However, since I'm going to show you how the message is going to look like, I'm going to do it through my account, through Brandon, so I can log into my account and show you that. So I found Brandon Clark here. I'm going to go click on this button over here, which is going to take me to his connections. I can look through these to find the second connections, or I can go on the left here and click second connections. So I know that all of these people here, Brandon knows that I could potentially get introduced to. And so I could search on the left here by location. Let's see, I want to find someone in the Denver area. And then I could search, further down here on the left side however I want it. What I'm going to do, though, is just go ahead and pick someone so that we can see what the steps look like. So let's see, Craig. Let me go up here. We got executive chef at Four Seasons Hotels in the Denver area. Great. So I'm going to click on his profile by selecting his name. So there's Simon. And the next thing you want to do to get introduced is scroll down the screen and looking on the right. You can see here how I'm connected, or how Melissa's connected, which is through me to Simon. And we'll go ahead and click on this Get Introduced. This takes us to the message center, and it auto-types a general message here. Brandon, can you introduce me to Simon? I'd recommend kind of customizing this a little bit. So depending how you know Brandon, hope all is going well. I've noticed, I'm just making this up, right? I've noticed you are connected to someone who could benefit from my work, from our work. And then it says, can you introduce me to Simon? And I would recommend putting the person's last name here, just in case Brandon knows a lot of Simons, he'll know who you're talking about. So it's Simon Purvis. And what I also recommend putting in here is saying, and you'll see on the other end why, is saying something, if it's easier for you, because again, the thing about referrals is making sure that we make it easy for them. So let's put something in here to make it easy. So if it's easier for you, you feel free to copy and paste this in a message to Simon. Okay. And then so what we'll put in here is, hey Simon, I have a great friend, Melissa, that works for a transformational company, and thought of you when I thought of you when I saw the work that she did with me and our company, or something like that, right? You're going to put more thought into that. But basically what that is doing is making it easy, right? And then you're going to say, thanks, Brandon. And, you got to make sure they're okay with that, and because you're kind of telling them what to do, but you're putting it in there, so that's making it easy. So if it's easier for you, right, I'm just reading this, feel free to copy and paste this message to Simon. And then this message, I'll make sure it's what I want to say, but given the time of this, I'm just going to go ahead and click send. Excellent. So now we have this in our message box, and we can review it. what I'm going to show you now is what it looks like for Brandon, or the person you've requested a referral for. So go ahead and sign out here. And then I'm going to sign in as Brandon. So this is what it looks like when they log in. They'll see you got a 1 here, a message from Melissa. And so basically this is just a message between me and Melissa, and it's what we just wrote to me. You know, I could reply directly to her, and it would just be a one-on-one, you know. Or what hopefully they would do is click up here on the right where the 3 dots are and add people to the conversation, and then just go ahead and would add Simon to the conversation. So see, I'm already having to do some work to refer you. It's not really click. I'll not share the conversation history and hit done. You know, so now I've got Simon and Melissa in this conversation. He's been added. And because Melissa was nice, I'm just going to go ahead and copy this right here and paste it in a message and hit send. Now, if you didn't, you know, supply this message here, they would have had to put a little bit of thought into it, you know, and create their own message, which could take away from the easiness of it. So, you know, they go ahead and hit send. When they hit send, you can all 3 see the message. And from there, once you're introduced, Melissa would then reach out to Simon and begin from there. So again, you know, it's quite simple. There's a few steps to help make it easier. But again, this video is just to show you kind of that world and get you introduced to that. Please let me know if you have any other questions or anything else I could show you. Thank you for your time.